By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, and name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, we're going to react to Drake's lawsuit, page 41, 251. We're going to break it down, and yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. I ain't going to try to make this longer than yesterday. Yesterday was quite long, but I figured out how I'm going to navigate through this thing as well. I just want to make sure I can get through this and understand it, because at the end of the day, he's mentioned content creators, and the fact that he's mentioned content creators, this made me realize I have to look into it. I have to. There's no, it's without a doubt. All right. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Especially if you're a Drake fan as well. You know what I mean? Like, just because you may think I don't like Drake, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you can't subscribe. Get me? It doesn't mean you can't subscribe. Get me? There's a time when actually, let me not compare it to Jaro. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep moving. On information belief, who Universal Music also used its ownership interest in Vivo to over-index the video and platform differently. Vivo boosted visibility of the video relative to the others in order to disproportionately increase the overall views, engagement, and performance on the chart. That literally makes no sense, because listen, you see when something is trending, right? What happens is, especially with music, Drake is experiencing this as, like, when he released his album with Party Play with His Nose Now, it's P&D, Party Next Door, like, he was getting a lot of people listening to the music, and even those who are not really fans of Drake, they just want to hear what he's got to say. Is he going to respond back to Kendrick, or what's he going to say about the lawsuit or against UMG? Like, people want what they want to hear. So, and when you think about it, it's like, it's the same thing. When the beef was happening, the actual rap battle, right? You got to remember, we were in anticipation of hearing from Kendrick Lamar first, because Push Ups was released by Drake first. Obviously, like that was the one that kind of set off, but not really. Like, we're going to go into a deep dive into another time, right? But the reality is, in terms of last year, it was Drake's Push Up the Push Up song that was released first. And then we were waiting for, like, I don't know how long it was. Probably it definitely definitely over a week. So when you think about it, after he was kept on releasing, because Kendrick barely even released music, that's another reason what drove it further forward, why people wanted to listen and why they did listen. And then also you have to take into account the timing of when that song was released. It was released literally at least 3 or 4 months. I don't know how many minutes, don't know how many hours, but it was definitely within 24 hours. We heard from the fact that Family Matters was released by Drake. Soon after, guess what happened? Kendrick dropped Not Like Us. So what are we talking about? And if you talk about the video itself, you know what I mean? People want to see the video. And because of knowing how Kendrick is with his art, there's stories within stories within stories. People are going to watch it. People want to watch the breakdown videos and what this means, what that means. Here's what it is, man. It's Kendrick, man. Relax. So you can't say the views are fake. Anyway, UMG granted license to promote the defamatory material. UMG also Global Publishing Division, UMPG, the license the defamatory material for the broader use and consumption. Since the recording release, UMPG has listed the recording on its website license for television and film. Yeah, and again, it's just business. It's just business. Like I said in the previous stream yesterday, it's just business. Like, what we talking? Like, wouldn't you want your music to be licensed? I'm sure you want push-ups. Do you know what I mean? Like, or you want Family Matters to be put in TV, film, all that stuff there. That's just business. You don't like it, it's what it is. Just because he's saying something against you, relax, man. Like, you'll say something anyway. Let's keep moving. On the UMPNG website, third parties seeking to license songs for audio visual publication can filter genre chart dropping songs to film playlists. UMG Park markets the recording as having winning achievement lyrical theme. I mean, it was day one, right? I mean, that song won, right? It made an achievement, right? Well, what we talking about? Like, I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna keep it moving. I just don't understand. All right, so UMGs further promotes the record of the licensing by listing its success on music charts. For example, UMPG's uh, website and third party. Do you know what? Let me turn this down a bit. Hold on, because this is way too loud than I expected. All right, so there you go. That's better. UMG further promotes the recording for license by listing its success occur that, for example, UMPMG website third parties could search for songs in the Hot 100 singles. Yeah, and the, see again because it's successful, it's going to be in the Hot 100 singles charts. Like your music, Drake. Your music also gets in the Hot 100. I'm sure if people were to search that, they will find the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And if we go back in time, I'm pretty sure you will see the same thing when it comes to when it comes to his beef with Pusha T. Also, well, in fact, let's take Pusha T aside because he lost that one. Um, like Drake lost that one. So let's focus on the fact that with the Meek Mill one, the one that he quote unquote won. Um, let's did you know what I mean? How we're back to back, for prime example, was that not on the Hot 100, like Billboard Hot 100 and on the list for audio when licensing? Like, let me know. I don't know. I don't look for these things. I don't care for these things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really, I don't, like, I obviously I care for the beef and, because to me it's entertaining. You know what I mean? It's hip hop, like, it's entertaining. What are you talking? You know what I mean? Who wins? Who? And it's not. Here's the other thing. Here's the common misconception: those who are not from the culture or do not understand the culture, they would think it's about eliminate, like literally elimination. No, it's not about elimination. Obviously, yes, you eliminate your opponent. You know what I mean? Like literally, like lyrically and stuff like that on wax. That's as simple as it gets. But like, it doesn't mean it's the end of their career. You know what I mean? You can't necessarily end someone's career. Only that artist themselves can end their own career by doing certain actions that are practically illegal. You know what I mean? And immoral and unethical. And I'm just going to keep it as simple as that. No one's perfect. No artist is perfect. But at the same time, if you try and act like you are perfect and you're not perfect, do you know what I mean? There's certain things that good. Do you know what I mean? Like, and obviously, to me, this whole case this doesn't make sense. Again, like I said, this is straight business. But let's keep it moving. As a result of marketing efforts, again, you see, hang on, wait. UMG creates theme playlists on UMPG's website for marketing purposes. Marketing purposes. The recording is currently featured as Winner Circle plays list with 20 other songs that can be licensed. 26 other songs. So that's not whole, not like us. There's 26 other songs. So what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like it's business. It's business. As a result of the marketing of efforts, UMG repeatedly licensed the recording to perform publicly and published on other platforms. For example, on June 19th, 2024, the recording was performed 5 times in a row in a concert in Inglewood to a crowd of approximately 16,000 attendees and a live stream with over 186 viewers on Amazon's Prime Video and Twitch. Hold on. Hold on. Pop out. From Kendrick. Uh, live. Wait. Okay, they probably just did that. I don't know. 16,000 fans due to the high demand. Okay, okay, I hear what they're saying. I just wanted to double check, but fine. But that's just a quick Google thing, innit? Um, but again, it's hard to really estimate, and unless you got actual evidence or facts of this how much was sold. But let's get the name of the concert correct. It was called Pop Out Show. In fact, so let me get the proper name. Drop. See, I'm thinking of Kendrick. Drake's thing. We say drop, drop, drop. You were begging for him to drop, bro. Yeah, the show's called the Pop Out and Pop Out Ken and Friends. That's what it's called. Sometimes you got to pop out and show, and it was on 19th of June, not just any other day, on Juneteenth. On Juneteenth. All right, Juneteenth. All right. Anyway, let's keep it moving because I don't want to spend too much time on this particular subject because there's other things I've got to react to. And then I've got to go on my other channel and react as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot to get through. All right. All right. So the live stream broke Amazon's music streaming record for the most minutes watched of any Amazon music productions ever across Prime Video and Twitch. Also, I do want to say one more thing in regards to that particular concert as well. One of the main reasons why that song was performed 5 times, it was not because he intended to perform it 5 times. It's the people that was there, they helped that happen. They wanted to hear that. My reaction video to that concert is on the other channel that I'm gonna react to like later. Like you have to understand, when there's a demand for something, there's a demand. It is what it is. All right. Um, in the 3 day following the concert, Kendrick Lamar received nearly 61 million combined official on-demand US streams. That's US streams. That's just US streams. That's US streams. So imagine worldwide. The recording represented approximately 21 million of those combined streams, a 62% increase from the 3 day period preceding the concert. This republication on Juneteenth and a subsequent republication on streaming platforms reached more than 21 million people and could not have occurred without UMG's explicit permission. It's called business. That's marketing. That's business. If you want to promote your song, naturally, like what happens is you perform that song. I don't know what is the purpose of this. I want to know what is the purpose of this. All right, UMG has leveraged its existing license and agreements with TikTok and Meta to make the recording and video available for you to use it for that platform. Rightfully so, because people want to hear that song and use that song for their content to create. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you something to say? There's nothing wrong with that. Because even though it's Instagram, I remember I saw was it on Instagram I saw, or was it on it's like I think it was Instagram. Instagram. Yeah, it was Instagram. I remember the Argentinian team. I'm pretty sure they played the song as well, and they said something, and they were playing it. They're not that cast when they beat Canada. When they beat Canada. So what we talking? You know what I'm saying? That when they beat Canada, and like I've seen it again where even though it's just pictures, they're using pictures using from when Kendrick at the Super Bowl when he says, "Hey Drake," not even "Hey Drake," he says "Say Drake." You know what I mean? When he says that, they're using that particular image. Then the the USA hockey team, when they beat when USA hockey beat Canada the first time, because I think there's another time where they're gonna play. I don't know what the scoreline's gonna be. I don't. Do you know what I mean? I only saw that on Twitter, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't follow hockey. You know what I mean? But for some reason, because obviously not for some reason, because of the algorithms, because I listen to Lamar a lot, and I post content regarding to Kendrick Lamar, and I create content regarding Kendrick Lamar. In fact, maybe I should do another video. I react to more Kendrick Lamar songs on this channel. All right. Anyway, Where was we? UMG subsequently made the live performance of the recording available to play on the radio, as it should be, because it's a bop, and the radio station played it as they should. It's a bop. It's going to be in demand regardless. People are going to request it regardless. UMG has also leveraged existing licensing agreements with TikTok and Meta to make the recording available for use on the platform. As of this date, this filing, excuse me, notified and the recording had been used on over 1 million or 1.3 million videos basically on TikTok. Yeah, and I was one of them. I was one of them. More than 100 TikToks users using the recording have been viewed at least 2 million times each, with many being viewed tens of million times. I wish I got that many views on my one, but anyway, doesn't matter. In total, 125 popular TikToks have been viewed over 1 billion times. And of the date of the filing, the recording has been used in over 616,000 reels on Instagram, like I mentioned before, with what's the Argentina national football team. UMG has also granted licenses for recording to be played at sporting events, award shows, and political rallies. The recording has been played and broadcasted on television during the coverage of games for the MLB, NBA, WNBA. The recording also played during the July 2024 ESPY Awards, an annual award ceremony that honors the top athletes and sports performances of the year. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just business. If you're an artist, especially like we know Drake is an artist, right? He would want the same thing. He would want the same thing. So it's like, what is he trying to say? All this is letting me know that UMG, again, that they're just doing what's necessary to maximize the I won't say maximize. They're just basically doing like if something is in demand, do you know what I mean? They're gonna use their platforms and everything and their resources to continue to. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're gonna maintain it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Maintain it. But and because if they don't try to maintain it, like even it's hard to explain because everything just happens so naturally. You can't fake that. Like Kendrick said, you can't fake influence. You just can't. Anyway, during July 2024 campaign rally, Vice President Kamala Harris in Atlanta, Georgia, the DJ played the recording to the live crowd. Video footage showed the crowd singing along the lyrics "Certified Lover Boy," "Certified," and trying to strike a chord is probably a minor. Why don't you just say the full thing, which is why are you trolling like a ain't you tired? You're trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. Play that part. Because that will make you more accountable for your own actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trolling online? Why are you like you're trying to strike a chord? It's trying to hit, but it's a minor situation, bruh. It doesn't hit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you say the full thing properly, and it's like the part before it says, and Baka got a weird case. Why is he still around? Certified lover boy, certified. Again, to me, like I don't know, but this is the same person who said don't use lyrics in court. All right, safe, safe. Now you're using lyrics in court. Okay. The recording also played during the highly anticipated roll call for vote for president during the Democratic National Convention. The recording bled on the United States Center as California's Governor um, Galvin Gavin Newsom and the state's delegates. The convention was reportedly viewed by approximately 20 million people across 12 television networks. The recording has also become the postseason anthem for the Los Angeles Dodgers playoff run for the eventual 2024 World Series victory. The Dodgers has featured the recording in the hype video posted on the official YouTube page. I mean, why not? Kendrick Lamar's from LA. Kendrick Lamar also got a song called Dodger Blue. You know what I mean? On his album GNX. Why not? Like, would you not champion your own? I'm sure if Canada won something, and I don't know how to explain it, but look, end of the day, I'm sure if roles were reversed, you know what I mean? Drake, we wouldn't even be here in the first place. If I say if roles were reversed, we wouldn't be here in the first place. We just wouldn't. Let's be real. Uh, Kendrick Lamar's headline Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans, New Orleans on February 9, 2025, which will be broadcasted on Fox on information and belief. UMG conferred financial benefits and leveraged existing business relations to secure the headline spot on the Super Bowl. So what he's trying to say is, you only got the Super Bowl because you like Kendrick Lamar only got he's crying, bro. Like he's crying. In this lawsuit, he's crying, he's moaning, he's complaining that Kendrick Lamar only got the Super Bowl halftime show because of that song. No. You're forgetting Kendrick Lamar has also played in the Super Bowl. He's also performed at the Super Bowl performance. He's also performed at the Super Bowl performance halftime show when Dr. Dre was the headline. He was one of the special guests, and his part was cold. Do you know what I mean? So what are we saying? Like, and aside from that, if there's any other artist, and especially if it's going to be a rap artist, yeah, there's no one, I promise you to this day, yeah, I can't think of any other rapper till this day that should have been the first rapper that headlined the Super Bowl halftime show. There's no other person that should, other than Kendrick Lamar. I'm only saying that because when I look at all of these performances as far, there's always a story within a story within a story. And he knows how to deliver his bars. You know what I mean? He knows how to deliver a great performance. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. I can't think of any other MC or any other rapper right now that has the same level of energy, the same level of conviction. All right, fair enough. Maybe you could say, I don't know, Busta Rhymes. But you're going to hear, obviously, like, I get it. You could say Busta Rhymes, cool. You could say Ludacris, cool. You could say 50 Cent, cool. You could say Lil Wayne, but I could say 50 Cent, but 50 Cent is that. Yeah, I mean, that's 50 Cent all the way through. But nah, all jokes aside, he still was hanging upside down when he did his part. I don't know, man. Like, to me, like, there's no one else. I know some people want Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne's not in the right mindset right now. I'll be honest, from what I'm seeing. I'm not like, he needs to find a way to sober up. I hope he does, man. You know what I mean? It released in the Carter 6 as well. Is it Carter 6? He released it now in June as well. So let's see how that goes. I hope. So I really wish he was sober. I don't know if he was sober when he recorded that album, but I really wish he is. He was sober when he recorded that, and he gets sober like in that process, because he could end up going on another phenomenal run. Anyway, Mr. Wonder, what does Lil Wayne think of this? Do you know what I mean? What does Lil Wayne think of this? Lil Wayne has gone back and forth with Jay-Z. Do you know what I mean? Do you think Jay-Z, like, he meant, listen, I swear to you, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Lil Wayne said something so super wild, yeah, about Beyonce, yeah? Do you think, yeah, like, I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't know how to explain it. And he still paid off his thing, and despite what he said, because it's sport. Anyway, keep moving, because I've gone off into a tangent. The recording of I read that. So I read that. So UMG made and obviously I'm about to say something else for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl's come and gone now. Apparently the most watched Super Bowl of all time now, and The views are increasing galore on YouTube's page. So let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just realizing the time is. I've got to be very, very vigilant. Okay. All right. So UMG covert payments to third parties deceive consumers. Okay. And also I was going to say as well, I was told you don't artists don't get paid for halftime performances as well. It's basically one big free promo. That's why it was very smart for Kendrick to perform music from his current album, and he still did music from some of his other albums. So what we saying? And then a fresh verse, you know what I mean? From let's hope it's a deluxe album that's on the way. So UMG made covert payment to third party to see consumers. Prove it. In addition to publishing, marketing, and licensing defamatory material on information, I believe UMG also put thumb on the scale by providing covert financial incentives to third parties to further spread the lies against Drake. This guy is crying. UMG calls third parties to fake streams. UMG calls third parties to fake streams. Now, let's say if that was true. Let's just say if that was true. The impact it has alone, can that be faked? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like the moment I heard it, I was like, yo, this is cold. Like, even though, like, Meet the Grahams, I feel like is, you know what? I don't even know what one is my favorite diss song out of them all. It's either Meet the Grahams or Euphoria. Maybe Meet the Grahams is like, one of my favorites because it's more, I don't know, it's just different. Like it's like a horror thriller type of vibe. It's just different. Different. It's horrorcore. Like the way, like, nah. It's like even the beat itself. Alchemist is a genius, man. Shout out to Alchemist, man. UMG directly or through agents conspired with paid currently unknown parties. If they're unknown, then how do you know? That's what I'm saying. If they're unknown, how do you know? The bots to artificially inflate the spread of the recording to Spotify. So now this is payment to Spotify. Bots are software programs designed to mimic human behavior to appear real social media accounts. How do you know this, Drake? How do you know this? Show evidence. One individual whose identity is known on whose identity is unknown to plaintiff revealed popular podcasts that Kendrick Lamar's label Interscope paid him via third parties to use bots to achieve 300 million streams of Spotify. Prove it. That's what I'm gonna say. Prove it. And on Spotify, the initial days following the recording release of the goals. And how do you even? I need to think. How do you even play something 300? No, you're 30 million times. How do you play something 30 million times? Like how? How do you play something 30 million times in how many days? Or how many hours? You know what I mean? Like how? And it's funny because Kendrick was the one that brought up the whole the bots in the first place in regards to, you know what I mean? If you listen to the 616 in the day, he mentions it in regards to Drake's situation. So, you know, but whether both these bots or not, you can't deny that Drake lost his battle. So, like, he lost his battle that he made a lawsuit. You know what I mean? If, like, had he not done this lawsuit, will people still say he lost or won? Who knows? I don't know. But the way he's moving, even maybe they would say he lost because he did with the white flag. But like, come on, man, the way he's moving, like I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. So initial following the days, following recording release with the goal of jumpstarting the spread and turning into a crazy hit on the platform. That doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense because the timing. What did he say? What did Drake say to Kai Sinet? Stay on stream. He said, "Stay on stream." What are we talking? How is it anyway? Did Spotify pay uh, academics as well? Let me know, because that's what he's number one, and you can't even. He couldn't even deny that he was his number one. He tried to make excuses. You know what I mean? You like that song? Relax. You know what I mean? Um, UMG does that jump. Okay, good. Who was that? Songs identified the top streamers land on most popular lists and playlists, which lead to more streams and therefore more licensing requests and more purchase, more partnerships, and ultimately more money for UMG. But here's the thing: the fact he mentioned most popular lists and playlists on the same day that his album was released for with Party Next Door playing with his nose, like he I'm pretty sure on Spotify the album is on a rap playlist. I don't know how popular that rap playlist is, but it's there. So the question becomes the fact that you dropped out of the petition to file a lawsuit against Spotify. Okay, that's one thing. You didn't mention them in this lawsuit, but now you have mentioned them in this lawsuit. So there's no lawsuit towards them, but there's a lawsuit towards UMG. So the question is, why? Why did you? Or maybe I'm still to read more to find out because I'm starting to learn that there's more to this. There's more to this, and I'm very intrigued. Yeah, but let's keep moving because I feel like I've been on this for like nearly half an hour. Crazy thing. All right, so the whistleblower describes Spotify as the easiest platform to bot because it does not like other streaming platforms. Others have certain security measures. When it comes to bot protection, the whistleblower further revealed that on May 6, 2024, an individual affiliated with Interscope sent him payment of $2,500 via the digital payment platform Zelle that he was promised another $2,500 percentage of the recording total sales of the initial push. Fake streams are a well-known problem across the music industry. In 2023, the Financial Times reported experts that estimated that as much as 10% of all music streams are fake and derived from bots and streaming farms, where devices run services like Spotify and other streaming platforms on a loop. Universal Music, Spotify, and Apple Music, among others, participated in a study to request of the French Parliament, which found that between 1 billion to 3 billion fake streams took place on popular music platforms in 2021. Okay, can we stick to 2024, please? Because how do you know and how can you prove that they faked streams? You know what I mean? Can those so-called whistleblowers can they prove it in the court of law that Interscope paid them or UMG paid them? And do they have evidence that there is that paperwork, yeah, of them saying, I need you to do this, and I'll give you this, and here is the other benefits of you do this. Like, you know what I mean? If there's actual genuine paperwork that can be verified, and not just any paperwork as well. We need audio as well, at least visuals as well. Like, if if there isn't any of that, what is there? Like, this doesn't make no sense. I get it. Like, the song, it hurts. You know what I mean? It hurts. You lost the battle, and it's one of the biggest songs in the world, and people are singing it, and it's what it is, man. Just gotta take the L, man. Relax. It's not that I'm gonna say it's not that deep, but then I realize it is. But you know what I mean? But at least you gotta find a way to take that L. I mean, you release a new album, just focus on promoting that. It's simple. You still got fans. You know what I mean? Don't know why. I do know why. He's got a core fan base. But yeah, I mean, he makes music a passive line, and I'm not gonna double down on that line. I'm not trying to give him a random excess kindness either. It's just that I want to keep it moving. Anyway, publicly, Spotify has stated that it is aware of the issue of the bots on its platform and actively working on to address it. In response, Drake's pre-litigation filed in New York State Court, Spotify explained that it invests heavily and in automated and manual reviews to prevent, detect, and mitigate the impact of artificial streaming on platforms. UMG offered undisclosed financial incentives to promote the recording. On information belief, UMG also offered financial incentives, including direct payments and reduced licensing rates to various third parties to promote the recording. These financial benefits were never disclosed to the consumers, according to confidential sources recently made known to Drake. Certain UMG labels are engaged to pay-for-play arrangement with radio and streaming services to boost popularity of specific songs and use for artificially inflated streaming numbers. The question I'm asking: how do you know this, Drake? How can you prove this, Drake? Did they do the same thing for you, Drake? Because then this is what I'm gonna say. If you're pointing fingers, remember three fingers are pointing at yourself. So therefore, in this particular situation, you're an artist, you are popular. You had there was a situation. Okay, is he gonna mention in this particular segment? Is he going to mention about how Spotify had to pay out people because Drake was all over their playlist on Spotify when that album dropped? I forgot what album it was. I think it was the Scorpion album. You know what I mean? Like, let's focus. I, and I can even say, yeah, it's marketing, whatever, but like, it's what it is. I'm just like, yo, okay. How does he know this? Why does he know this? And why is it? See, here's the thing. Had he not mentioned about the song "Not Like Us," you know what I mean? It would have been. But again, I get it. But no, I don't get it. Excuse me. No, yeah. Look, if he just mentioned about himself, it would have been completely different. It would have been completely different. I'm telling you this for now. The reason why you can say, okay, yeah, it really is him against the label for the benefit of other artists. But no, this is something he wants to try and benefit from. Clearly, or am I just looking at it from a wrong perspective? I don't know. To me, it doesn't add up. 2 plus 2 is not equaling right now. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not adding up. Anyway, um, Drake has also received information that UMG engaged. Okay, I read that. Uh, Drake has also received information that UMG engaged in classic pay for play scheme, classic, see, scheme for increased the air play for recording radio, including radio stations in New York. Specifically, Drake has received information that at least one member of UMG's radio promotion team made payments to the independent radio promoter who agreed to transfer these payments on to radio stations and other radio station employees in exchange for those radio stations playing the recording. On information and belief that this practice was more widespread than one member of UMG radio promotion team. The pay-to-play scheme, known as payola, is prohibited by Communications Act 1934 and has been subject to regulatory scrutiny by a number of executive agencies. Again, Drake, can you prove this? If you can prove it, fair enough. All right, fair enough. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. My main thing is, can you prove it? Yeah, when it comes to law or any litigations, can you prove it? Can you prove it? Okay, show your evidence. Do you know what I mean? What is the motive? What's the objective? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a solicitor. I'm just asking simple questions. You know what I mean? All right. So in 2006, UMG agreed to pay $12 million in settlement with the New York Attorney General following an investigation involving accusation of UMG executives had used a broad array of pay-to-play tactics to secure radio play for music. In connection with UMG settlement, the New York Attorney explained that consumers have a right not to be misled about the way in which the music they hear on radio is selected. It continued, pay for play makes a mockery of its claims that only the best and the most popular music is broadcast. Separately, in 2005, UMG was sued by two radio promotion companies alleging fraudulent pay for play practices. And it remains open. It remains an open secret within the music industry that power play like UMG are continuing to engage in payola. In November 2024, the New York radio DJ, Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex Night. If you know, you know. Listen, Funk Master Flex released an alleged price list for Paolo on radio station. He's snitching on Funk Master Flex, the guy that had your back during this beef. I'm not saying it's right that he's doing this, if he is doing this. But you're snitching on Funk Master Flex. This guy had your this guy had your back. This guy supported you during this beef. And I didn't understand why. I can't believe this. Oh, you really ain't for the culture. You really are not for the culture. You're snitching on Funk Master Flex, one of the most legendary DJs from New York, one of the most legendary DJs from Hot 97. If there's anything about any Hot 97 radio station, the one name that you're always gonna know is Funk Master Flex. This is, I can't believe what I'm reading. The whole Eminem thing was alright, cool. There wasn't anything too bad. It's just like a reference point, mention name, whatever, cool. But I still think Eminem's gonna say something about this, regardless. And then now you're mentioning Funk Master Flex. Funk Master Flex. You had your back from day one. This is insane. I'm gonna keep moving. This is crazy. $250,000 for when radio $100,000 for a mix show, $3,000 to 55,000 per song for local DJs. Other whistleblowers in the music industry have similarly confirmed the use of widespread payola with the some claiming to have proof. Again, if you've got evidence, show it. But the fact that you're snitching on Funk or Master Flex, nah. You're finished, bruh. And if Funk Master Flex hasn't seen this, if he hasn't seen this, nah. On information, I believe UMG also provided financial incentives to streaming platforms to promote the recording on information. And believe UMG charged Spotify lower than usual licensing rates for the recorded in exchange for Spotify affirmatively recommending recording to users who are searching for other unrelated songs and artists. No, but that's what happens. You know what happens? It's called algorithms. You can listen. I'm sure you have seen it when I'm typing. Yeah, when I'm typing for a song. For example, I'm typing number one. Yeah. For example, I type in number one, and what comes up is other people's songs. Like, for example, Tinchy Strider's one was also suggested. I didn't even put like the name of the artist. I just put the name of the song. Yeah. By the way, number one is a popular term anyway. That's one thing. So naturally, what happens is, yes, I am going to see that list. Does that mean that YouTube is getting paid payola by whoever Tinchy Strider was signed to at that time? No. It just means that it was popular. Like I told you before, if you were watching at that time, I said that song went number one. It went number one. So naturally, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a popular search term for people to want because they're searching it. So even if you type in, obviously I get it because obviously if you're mentioning the name of his album, and if a song has that name in it or has the name of the album in it, then and it's more popular than the album, it is what it is. That's all that looks like to me. The song is more popular than the album. You know what I mean? That's it. Anyway. Oh, because Eminem. Oh, wait. Let's keep moving. All right. So Third parties have documented strange recommendations and searches on Spotify. On July 3rd, 2024, a user posted a video of X of a man on X, okay, Twitter, of a man typing Eminem into Spotify and search engine and the recording appearing to such the search result. There was the user captioned the post, "It doesn't matter what you search on Spotify, you'll see Not Like Us pop up. Spotify pick decide an algorithm in album is proof." Other user described similar experiences. Let me explain something to you. I haven't that again. If they show evidence, fair enough. But they haven't shown evidence just yet, and they're just saying it's on X and whatever. But again, some people can doctor things and make it look like what it is, but it's not that. But again, Eminem is known to have gone through a lot of battles. You know what I mean? So much so, yeah, that you like if you like this song, you're gonna like Eminem. That's how it works. If they said, I don't know, you type in Sabrina Carpenter, type in a name in Spotify or Tidal or whatever, but let's use the term Spotify, and then what happens is you see Not Like Us being recommended, then that's a different story. You know what I mean? That's a complete different story. But the reality is, and also again, even if it isn't recommended, I mean, even if it is recommended, that's not to say that the user probably has been listening to songs that are similar anyway. So anyway, um, uh, Spotify pit their side algorithms prove other users describe similar experiences. Recommended songs, search results, promote playlists, a role in determining which music users will be exposed and ultimately consume. An article discussing the harm to play a lot of music consumers describes that by including songs and sessions in playlists, Spotify and other streaming services represent the listening in public that the song has been chosen because it's uniquely aligned to that listener's taste and playlist mood, and that the expert creators judge the song possess on artist excellence. That's facts. You know what I mean? Look, let's go. Who said that? Let's see. I mean, look, end of the day, people, it's not even algorithms. It's algorithms are not that hard to explain. They're not. It's just like it's just like your thoughts. Yeah. Let me show you something. You could think of something. Yeah. It's like, for example, you can go out, right? Oh no. Let's say you're here right now. Now imagine. Let me just top up. Top up. Let me charge this thing at the same time. Like you could think of, I don't know, like a red car, for example, right? And you imagine you don't really see that many red cards. In fact, no. Think of a red card. No, red is a popular color. So let's say you think of a. Let me think. You think of. In fact, no. Hold on. Let me just see something. I'm gonna put my hands on the globe and where my hand thinking. Alright, cool. And it says. Alright. Alright, let's think of Chad. Alright? You can think of Chad at the country Chad, right? And that's all you're just randomly thinking about the country, right? You don't know why it's in your mind and all that stuff there, and you're like, okay. In fact, I should have showed you actually. You know what I mean? Like, all right, here's what I have prepared. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna put my hand randomly on the globe and go spin it. That doesn't help. Anyway. Wait a minute. Where's that? That said Canada. I promise you. And do you see what we're talking about here? In terms of what I really was trying to get at. That is interesting. I promise you not. Imagine I spinned it twice. Or how many times? I lost count. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. We're talking about a Canadian artist here, someone that is from Canada, and that spins on Canada. Aye, again, that's how the algorithms work. Your mind will pick up on certain things. It will recommend certain things. You know what I mean? So if you don't like it, then you can change it. You can find a way to change your thoughts. But that's my thoughts on. That's my. That's what we're going to talk about for now. Um, but yeah, now we're going to react to something completely different. Thank you for watching in regards to this. Like I know it's a lot to get through, but hey, it's is what it is, man. But RealVersatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, and you can trust when it comes things to all things reaction. Like for example, we're going to react to Kendrick Lamar's creating histories. We're going to go to. I'm just thinking who to go to first. It's either Chicks Move or no. Let's go to Fantastic Hip Hop. Fantastic. See look. Fantastic Hip Hop. Get me. So make sure you subscribe, hit the subscribe button, like, follow, share for more. I'm just trying to think. I wonder if it might not even be this. Um, Let me put Kendrick Lamar. I'm, I'm sure he's gonna put it. I'm sure he's talked about it. I'm sure he talked about it. There you go. That's 9 months ago. Where's the new one? All right, let's go to the thing first. If we can't find it, it's fine. I know another platform we can go to. Um, why Drake numbers? Why Drake is blaming? This is one day. This is 20 minutes ago. Why Drake is crashing out? This was 20 minutes ago. This is 20 minutes ago. Wait a minute. This is 20 minutes ago. This is 20 minutes ago. Shit. Yeah, let's go to it. Let's go to it. Because I'm sure he's going to mention it. If he doesn't, then. Hang on. I just realized something. I'm not sharing this. My bad, Joe. My bad. My bad, Joe. All right, by the way, in fact, you know what? While we're here,